COVID-19 pandemic. Chronology. Today, Saturday, 1 October 2022, I will be reflecting on 5 January 2022. So not that long ago, earlier this year. I went to the dentist at International Community Health Services. First time ever going to the doctor with Medicaid. It's my health insurance. And first time going to the doctor's office during the COVID-19 pandemic. They took, And so it was a couple of firsts for me. Those are pretty big firsts. And I went to the dentist and had a general exam, and at the end of the exam I scheduled more appointments and I got free swag. I got my first ever free of charge quick value at home OTC COVID-19 test. So these are, if you didn't know, so and part of why I'm reflecting on this video is reflecting on 5 January 2022 is kind of timely today, because my mom, I had a number of dentist appointments and I got a number of these, and I have one left, and I noticed on the back, so they have like approximately like manufacturing date, and then that's the one, so I got this in 2022 and that date was 2021. Then there's this little figure, which is like an hourglass with the sand at the top of the hourglass means full and it starts going down, and then like when it's all at the bottom it means time's up. So it has one of those little figures and a date. Here the date is 10/16/2023, so that's October 16th, the 16th of October 2023. So that's when this expires. So if you didn't know, these COVID-19 at-home tests actually come with an expiration date. And this is timely because my mom this week is going in for a colonoscopy, and they are no longer testing for COVID-19 at the colonoscopy place. So she asked for one of my at-home tests so she could test herself before she went in. Does that mean, is a removal of testing sites synonymous with the end of the pandemic? I don't know. I don't work in the medical industry. That is not my forte. So some people have taken it that way because don't they need a certain cases to be reported for it to be a pandemic? So if you remove the sites where cases are found or reported, doesn't that technically mean the pandemic's over? But isn't that kind of bad? Because couldn't that be manipulated? Because the virus could still be around. There's just no test sites. That kind of thing. Ponderings, social musings about the pandemic, and pandemics in general. That was a question during the swine flu pandemic as well. But I thought it was timely, so that's why I'm reflecting on the day today. What else did I do related to the COVID-19 pandemic? So I went into the doctor, got my first free swag COVID-19 at-home test kit, and I got home and I was like, you know what? It's pretty cool. I went to the dentist today during the doctor during a pandemic, and first time during a pandemic with like the pandemic affecting protocol. I guess we'll phrase it that way. With a pandemic severe enough that like normal operations at the doctor's office were affected. I'll phrase it that way. Because thinking back, the swine flu pandemic was 2009 to like summer of 2010, and I had to do a physical. Which might have actually been after the onset. So no, I might not have actually gone to the doctor during the swine flu pandemic. And it definitely didn't affect us in normal operations. Like we didn't have to wear masks and stuff. So I will rephrase it for a higher accuracy. First, COVID-19 pandemic doctor's visit. That's very high accuracy. But at the first pandemic visit where normal operations, as me being like a patron or a customer going, had like procedural variations due to the pandemic. There we go. And so I got home and I was like, this is cool. This is a first for me. I had a bunch of questions going in, like, how does this even work during a pandemic and that kind of stuff. And so I got home and I decided to make a playlist because I had one doctor appointment and scheduled a few more. So I was like, I should make a playlist about this on YouTube, and I should film a video recapping what happened today, being like 5 January 2022, and publish it and put it out there. And it got a lot of views for my channel. It got, for a long format talking video, it got a lot of views. And I was like, all right, you know what? Well, I'll stick with this. So I made a video recapping the experience. Like, they actually, I think the standout from that particular dentist appointment was they actually took my weight. They weighed me at the beginning. I was 132 pounds. I'm about 5 foot 7.5 inches. I am 3 pounds heavier today. I'm 135 pounds today. So I've gained some weight. I've also gained muscle. So I am more toned and muscly than I was then. Yeah. I'm not saying I gained only muscle, but like, yeah. I'm heavier, but only 3 pounds heavier. So I'm doing okay. The holiday season is coming though. And so I put that kind of stuff in a video, just like the kind of what happened, and then some of those, like, well, that's the interesting thing. I was not anticipating getting weighed when I went into the dentist. Like, there's like a blind slide. And so, yeah, so I put that in a video, published it, had good response. I made a playlist and put it in there. And that was for, there's still, like, I want to go get glasses and stuff. So I actually have been updating as I've gone into the dentist, this playlist with more videos each time I go in, do a recap of what happened. And those videos for my channel at this point in time are very high performing, especially for long format. So horizontal format, over a minute long, they're well viewed for my channel at this point in time, and talking for a fair amount of time. So that was there's I guess the thing of approaching YouTube as work or a career approach. There's the professionalism of how do I cover a doctor appointment and keep it professional, and how do can I film a video same day and get it up in a new playlist that I had not anticipated making kind of whatsoever? Can I do spontaneous decisions like that and not end my YouTube career? And turns out it was a hit. So the video was a hit, the playlist is a hit, and the videos I posted after in that category, the doctor's appointments, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic, have been a hit. So it worked out well. This is a reflection on that day, and spontaneous decisions have led to good output, good reception, kind of thing. So yeah, that is my reflection for the day 5 January 2022 during the COVID-19 pandemic.